Okay, family, greetings. Welcome to Magnets, Crystals, Pyramids. Uh, let's get started. We're going to have a fantastic time tonight. There's so much to share with you and results from being in the lab that you can benefit from. Oh, hold on.
Call to the warrior in you, to the healer in you, the king, the queen, the magician, the lover in you. Every single day, we are called to walk in our purpose. Answer the call. Lay down your burden and anything that holds you back and take your rightful place. The battle is everywhere. It's right in your face. Let's go.
Crystals and pyramids. Success is your destiny. Yes. Love, wisdom, power. Remember, yes, always I am who love, you wisdom, are. Yes, yes, I am love, wisdom, power. Yes, yes, I am. Yes, yes, I am. Yes, I am. Love, wisdom, power. Yes, yes, I am. Wisdom, power. Master. Yes, I am. Yes, love, wisdom, power. Yes, I am. Say to yourself. Yes, I am. Protect. Yes, yes, I am family. I am here with a magical moment of young musicians, and this is Kim, Sister Kim, and she has a message about investing into the future musicians of our community. Sister Kim, tell us what you got here.
Hi everyone, Kim, proud parent of children at the Big Apple Leadership Academy for the Arts. We teach HBCU high stepping marching band to our kids from age 5 and up. It is a free after school program, tuitionless, and it's open to all. Our kids are amazing. If you can, jump on our website. We're looking for support, donations. Our kids need new instruments so that they can high step on. Our website is www.bola.org, BALAA.org. And I appreciate the time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
And so family, listen up close. We're talking about investing in the artists of tomorrow. By investing in them, if you have a little expendable change to invest in the youth, the genius, this is the opportunity. And in this description on this video will be the details of sending your donation to PayPal or Zelle or Cash App.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. So thank you for your support. Our children are the future. Okay, family, I want to thank you for joining us now on this Tuesday. We started calling it Tuesday Healing Circle, but we'll just call it Tuesday's Gathering. We got some good stuff to share with you, family. There's things upcoming for this weekend. There's some simple but powerful tools that you can upgrade. But before we begin, I'm getting all excited. First, we got to do the invocation. So I want to thank everybody here in the audience. Thank you for being born. Thank you for being alive at this particular time in space. Thank you for surviving the Stargate birth, whether it was a smooth landing or if you had a challenging crash and burn landing. Thank you for being alive and surviving. And from my heart to your heart, you will make the difference. And us together can create a wave of difference by our frequencies. High frequency rules over low frequency. And remember, my gods and goddess brothers and sisters, we are greater than our memories. We, you, me, we are greater than our memories. So don't be a slave to the rhythm of your memories. You are greater than your memories, and you were born to create and make the world a beautiful place in your own reality, one step at a time, so you may master and fulfill your destiny. You, me, we are on a mission. And the two most important dates is your birthday and that day you realize what you was born to do. So that's why we do the invocation of ascended masters for the purpose of having daily coaches to assist us, because you, my brothers, you are champions. You, my sisters, you are champions. And all champions need coaches. But the universal law of this sticky dream reality is you got to ask for assistance. As they say, knock and you shall receive. Seek and you will find. What is it? Knock and the door shall be open to you. Knock, ask, knock, and well, anyway, I think it's about 3 of them. Knock and you shall receive. Seek and you will find. That's it. Seek and you will find. Well, you hit the jackpot if you're sitting here listening with us tonight, because I got some fascinating stuff to share with you, and you're gonna be all right. You know, I got enough life momentum to say, my brothers and sisters, my cousins, my nieces and nephews, you're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right anyway, because you was born to success. So I am in me, I am in you, all my family members getting together right now. Get your cup of tea, your cup of water, your crystal, or your prayer stick, or your feather, or your pipe, crystal pipe. I don't have a crystal pipe. I just got the crystals on my neck. Now see, this is I want to drill this for us to remember. We are energy. And the law of physics is energy cannot be created or destroyed. We are energy. So that means whether we're in a body or outside of a body, we are eternal. So if energy cannot be created or destroyed, that means each of us are eternal spheres. We are each eternal flames. We are each eternal starseeds of unlimited possibilities. We are infinite energy. And if we cannot be created or destroyed, but transformed, our frequency can rise up, our frequency can drop depending on how we maneuver in this canoe ride we call life. And the funny thing is that they don't talk about this being a reality, but it's a sticky reality. My brothers and sisters, this reality we have is sticky. And what I mean is, whatever you focus on and put emotions to, you got glued to it. That's Logi saying, are we on? I'm on, Logi. Where are you? Hold on a second. Sticky reality, family. I'm on. Where are you? Sticky reality. So that's the funny thing about this life. We have to listen, brothers and sisters. This is crucial. There are all kind of distractions on social media, news media, and everything wants to grab your attention instead of focusing on the things that you was born to do, because the primal currency is not gold, it's not silver. Those are secondary. The primary currency is your attention. And nature, all of creation loves attention. Our pets love attention. Our children, our neighbors, our women, brothers and sisters, everybody wants to be fed attention. So they will do extreme things, some of it healing, some of it not so healing. But we all have the same need to be acknowledged. So we say together, I am forgiving everybody from my countless past lives. And I ask everybody from my countless past lives to please forgive me. And most of all, I am forgiving myself, because my memories are not as great as I am. Remember, that's key. It's a dream. It's a sticky dream. If you put your emotions and feelings into it, blah, you get stuck like Bear Rabbit up on the post. Okay? No, you're not, Logi. He says he's in backstage. Hold on, family. Hold on, family. Let me see if Logi got the right link. Bear with me. Oh, while you're waiting for me to check on Logi, post in the chat what part of the world you're listening from. Post. Yeah, he's on the wrong link. Okay. All right. So let me get at it. Logi, if you could hear my voice, you got the wrong link, brother. You pressing the wrong link. Hold on a second. Let me call Logi, tell him what's up. And we got to take it easy because Logi, he's had like 70 rotations around the sun, and he's regretfully acknowledging he got to take into.
Please leave your message for
he got to tap into. He got to tap into the technology. Hold on a second. Post what part of the world you're listening from, family.
Please leave your message.
Logi, if you can hear my voice, brother, you have to press the latest link. I just tested the link. It works. You pressed the wrong link. Scroll on your phone to the latest link. J-Dean, please help the brother out while we're waiting for him. Okay, now we bring our consciousness into present day times. All right, Logi's asking, what do you mean? All right, hold on, y'all. We have the, oh, you know what is going on? Family, Mercury in retrograde is happening. Mercury in retrograde is happening right now until the 15th. So if things seem cuckoo or crazy, that's why. Because we are in Mercury in retrograde, which everything gets turned upside down. So, it's not your fault. It's not your fault.
Hi, Nick.
Hi, Jadine. Logi is pressing the wrong link. Could you help him out?
Okay. It wasn't his fault. I'm the one who sent that wrong link.
Yeah, no worries. I tested the link to make sure it worked. So
But what about this one?
now there he goes. All right. Thank you. All right. That is funny.
Maybe I should be doing it now.
Hey, no worries, bro. No worries, It wasn't your fault, And listen, family, we are innocent. You're innocent. So know you are worthy to forgive all life. Know that you can ask all life to forgive you, and we are greater than our memories. And as we look into the here and now, we say, yes, I am forgiving all future possibilities. I am forgiving all future possibilities and everybody in my future possibilities. And I ask all my infinite future possibilities to please forgive me. And most of all, I forgive myself because I am greater. I am greater than my future possibilities. Yes, I am. All right. That's how we got to look at things. It's a dream, a sticky dream reality. And you and me, we're going to learn, we have to practice being sticky dream masters so we can fly and don't get stuck like glue on the sweet appetites of this reality. Trees get pretty in the spring for the purpose of reproduction. Our women get fine looking, showing all their assets, primarily for reproduction and attention and pleasure. And we got to hold our compassionate, don't give a hootie toot. Imagine that, walking through a luscious, beautiful, appetizing garden of all kinds of exotic flowers and trees. And at the same time, you can look, but if you touch, you get stuck like thick glue that snaps you back. That's what life is like. So let's acknowledge who's in the group, who's in the chat. Sean, appreciate you being here, bro. We got Pet Jeremiah, Carlette, and Rhonda. I hope you're able to join us because I touched the wrong button on my cell phone the other day. So I'm seeing how we can. R.A. Morris, Carlette, thank you for joining us. Let's see. He's calling Pet Jeremiah's Long Island, East Atlanta, Mississippi, Chicago. He said, what did he say? That explains yesterday live stream energy. Yeah, that's it. Georgia in the house. You say link to the TV. Link to my TV. I appreciate you guys for giving me a channel to reconnect, refocus my mind, and align. That's what it's all about, man. We're in the sticky garden of dream reality with colorful, aromatic distractions, more than you can imagine. San Ana, California. Linda. All right. Savannah, Georgia is in the house. Now, I've said this before. I don't know why I said it, family. Yeah, I'm looking for you, Rhonda. Where are you? I hope you can get on. If you can't, I got to figure out how to get you back because I always love your energy. Family, We're not the only ones on this platform. We are Prison Planet Chicken Farm, living a suppressed span of life. 40 to 80 years if you're lucky. And if you're following mystic laws, you might live longer. When we're actually supposed to live thousands of years. Thousands of years. That's what we're supposed to do. So we're going to share and keep sharing with family here on this platform. Hacks. Life force hacks. All right? We're going to learn how to hack the sinister forces, as Logi loves to talk about.
You know good, my brother.
Sinister. He loves to say it. He says it so
That's kind. That's
incredibly sinister forces.
When I call them out by name, I'm labeling them. The hit is on their ass.
But these sinister forces want you to have a short life. And what we're talking about tonight is how to hack that short life to live blissfully and stretch out this incarnation the way we deserve and the way that our ancestors would applaud while we on the wooden stage of life. They would be up at the Apollo upper seating saying, "Go ahead, nephew, go ahead, grandson, go ahead, niecey poo." You know how family talk.
I think that's what we should focus on.
That's what we're gonna be on tonight. So next one, I want to acknowledge, thank, and invite Yahshua. Want to thank and invite Mary Magdalene. Thank and invite Saint Germain. I want to thank and invite. Now, family, this brother, this blue-eyed soul brother, in his quantum spacesuit, because he can pop in and out whenever he decides to. If he decides to go and teleport to Africa, he would look like one of the locals and speak perfect dialects. All right, that's where we're going to be in the near future. He has he's the one who has access to get inside the earth instead of living like rooftop monkeys for a short span of life. In the earth's interior, you, me, Logi, all of us would be living for 15,000 years before we get a gray hair. Before our hair turns gray, we'll be alive 15,000 years in the earth's interior.
I think you should read some of the I Am Discourse, because you never get any gray unless you want gray. You immortal. You never die.
So in the meantime,
what you get with him.
In the meantime, we acknowledge and thanking and inviting him to be on the platform. Latest Christ born in the Congo. Now, I don't know why our cousin, Billy Carson, never spoke about Simeon Toko. How come he never spoke about Simeon Toko? I don't know. Maybe he never knew. If I run into him, I'm going to be like, you know how they say, brother man, let me talk to you, brother man. Because I know right now he's caught up with some kind of stuff about ancient times, but the present times, this is the latest Christ. Simeon Toko, and people who witness him getting chopped up and him reassembling within minutes, throwing him out, trying to throw him out of an airplane, and he would stop the engines of the jet, stop the wind from blowing, and keep the plane suspended, a jet suspended in the air, while the air crew get from behind the steering wheel on their knees and begged for their lives. Simeon Toko invoked an army of black, muscle-bound, bulletproof angels that turned over the Belgium's tanks, heavy artillery, and chased the racist, occupationalist Belgians out of the Congo. We're talking about in the 30s and the 40s. You'll never hear it. You'll never hear it in the news, because they, just like they didn't tell you about Simeon Toko. They're not going to tell you about how many extraterrestrials are soul brothers and soul sisters. Because you'll turn and say, whoa, wait, why should I worship the Vatican and their homies when there are superior forces in the universe? And look, they got better planes, they got better technology, and we're down here with an invisible zoo with a mental collar on our neck, and we're chained with fake belief systems and inferior education. They don't want you to know that, because they'll lose a slave so fast. The movie Django would look like pre-K.
Hank,
But another scented mask. Huh?
where can we get that story of
It's
Simeon
published,
Toko?
man. Look it up on your phone or your laptop. Pull it up right
Okay.
now on your laptop, Simeon Toko, and you'll find pictures of him. You'll find the stories. Where there's one with Simeon Toko that the Portuguese came in after the Belgians left. And they said, all right, Simeon, come on over here. Let us give you a medical exam. Portuguese doctors, right? So Simeon always kept a witness. You know, he always walked with somebody and said, watch this. And so he stretched out on the exam table, family. They pulled out a knife, cut open his chest, removed his beating heart while Simeon was alive, took it over to the weigh scale to weigh it, sliced it up like bologna, looking to see if he had maybe a transistor or maybe an iPhone up in there somewhere making miracles. You know how they be looking for physical evidence. Simeon rose up, his body rose up off the exam table. So why are you doing that to my heart? Give it back. Reassembled his heart and put it back in his chest. So yeah, we thank you and invite you, Simeon. And he said there's an army of Christs like him coming to earth, and there's nothing they can do about it. This is what Simeon Toko said. So, that version that we have of the Bible where there's only one Jesus, one Melchizedek. As a matter of fact, we thanking and inviting Melchizedek to be with us on this platform. We thank Enoch the Ethiopian, who ascended into heaven and became Metatron. We thank and invite to be on this platform. But let's get back to Ascended Master Sheikh Amadou Bamba. That's another superhero, another African Avenger with superpowers, walked on water, bulletproof, hungry lion proof, invisible from photography, unless they asked him repeatedly to slow his frequency so he could be photographed and there'll be proof that he existed. We thank and invite Sheikh Amadou Bamba to this platform. The French invaders tried to convert the Islamic country of Senegal to Christianity, and they forced Sheikh Amadou Bamba to go to court. And the French European judge said to Simeon Toko, I want you to give your alliance to France. And Simeon Toko said, not Simeon Toko, Sheikh Amadou Bamba said, if I give alliance to France, France is going to crumble to dust. And it must have shook up the boots of that French occupational judge because he backed up. They were just trying to figure out what they're going to do with him. So they sent him to an island that's known to be haunted, Sheikh Amadou Bamba, with demons. And guess what happened with the demons, Laji?
They all converted.
They all became Sheikh Amadou Bamba's disciples.
I know they did.
The French said, okay, if we can't shoot him because he's bulletproof, we can't kill him with lions because they turn to sweet little putty cats. Let's try burning him. So they built a giant bonfire.
Oh, man.
And Sheikh Amadou Bamba went into the bonfire, sat down, and started writing prayers. And he stayed in the giant bonfire for at least 3 days. And they had to go get his mama to tell him, get out that fire. To come and get him out the fire while he's inside this gigantic bonfire writing prayers. So he came out the fire because his mama said, you know, the way mamas say, you know how mamas tell you when you're doing stuff. Well, that's how Sheikh Amadou Bamba left the fire. Also, he was on a boat, and this boat had a Christian captain. And Sheikh Amadou Bamba said he wanted to say his prayers. And they said, not on this boat. So Sheikh Amadou Bamba said, cool, no problem. He proceeded to climb over the edge of the boat, jump down, and landed on top of the water, proceeded to walk a distance from the boat on top of the water, do his prayers, then walked on the water surface back to the boat, climbed in the boat, and when they looked at his forehead, because he's Muslim, African Muslims play drums. Arab Muslims don't play drums. African Muslims love the drum. And when they looked at his forehead, they saw sand. Y'all take that in. That means these are interdimensional, multi-galactic masters that decided to come down and balance out the planet with features that are considered despised by the Europeans. So, special acknowledgement to Sheikh.
You know why that is, right?
And Sheikh Ibrafal. What'd you say, Laji?
You know why that is, right? You know why they despise him, right?
Well, we ain't gonna focus on why. We showing how the heroes are. This is what it is now. We already know that we despise, we consider the untouchables, but we're gonna let you get into that momentarily because we're still doing the invocation.
Oh, okay.
Black Madonna, Mother Mary. Now, family, the picture here on the right is what the Pope worships. Goddess worship comes from the Pope, and goddess worship is what the Pope does with the Black Madonna. Now, you see, they have stories about athletes picking the athletes in various sports getting a white woman, and swear that they free. Oh, Jesus, I'm free. But they found out that the billionaires who write the checks for the black athletes, they always pick a black woman. So the higher you go up in the echelon, and the sisters know how to hold space for the billionaires. But that's a story for another day. Archangel Michael, we thank you and invite you. Family, whenever you need protection, and that's from the moment you get ready to close your eyes, you ask Archangel Michael to protect your home, protect your consciousness. We thank and invite you to be with us tonight, Archangel Michael. And also, you can say, Archangel Michael, please protect my nieces, nephews, family, friends, and loved ones. We're talking about quantum mystic alchemy, family, that you can call upon an angel for quantum intervention. And when you get in a car, my sisters, when you get in a car, my brothers, when I get on my 10-speed bicycle, family, I ask Archangel Michael to protect me, my son, my nephews, my family. And that quantum intervention is tight as a drum. Ask to protect your home, your surrounding homes, and you can say it in silence. Family, you are gods and goddesses. You can call on angels for intervention. And Archangel Michael is the angel of protection. Angel of healing, we thank you and invite you, Archangel Raphael. Angel of strength, we thank you and invite you, Archangel Gabriel. Angel of knowledge and enlightenment, Looking for that enlightenment, family? Muscle test Logi, Archangel Uriel. We thank you and invite you. Nikolai Tesla, we thank you and invite you. Sanat Kumara, we thank you and invite you. Buddha, we thank you and invite you. Lady Buddha, we thank you and invite you. And all the ascended masters from Atlantis and Lemuria, Tahuti, Rata, White Buffalo Calf Woman, Quetzalcoatl, El Hajj Malik El Shabazz, Marcus Mosiah Garvey, Prophet Noble Drew Ali, Harriet Tubman, Nat Turner, John Brown, Shroom Master, Dr. George Washington Carver. We thank and invite. Dr. Sabi, we thank and invite. Master Kalindi Aye, we thank and invite. We thank P.B. Randolph. We thank and invite. So all the ascended masters, we ask, family, together and individually and collectively, we ask for a planetary coup, an ascended master family of brothers and sisters, the countless ascended masters, intervene upon the surface of our planet, a planetary coup of consciousness. May every man, woman, child have a golden touch of enlightenment here and now. As self-realizing gods and goddesses, we ask for a planetary coup of consciousness to all the grassroots individuals, to the magic presence of love, wisdom, and power, to intervene, hack their monkey minds, moment by moment, hour after hour. We asking for a planetary hack of human consciousness. How about that? We ask on behalf of humanity for a hack of consciousness to make everyone enlightened, including and not excluding world leaders, known and unknown, seen and unseen, human and non-human. We ask for this planetary hack of consciousness now. So let it be spoken, so let it be done. Ooh, how'd that feel? That felt great. Family, did you feel that energy? That energy rippled out? I felt that. We talking about hacking. We calling on our I am magic presence to do a planetary hack of the consciousness of every man, woman, child on the planet. Like the Golden Touch. Remember that movie, Eddie Murphy's Golden Touch, Logi?
Golden Touch?
The Golden Child. Eddie Murphy, the Golden Child.
Yeah, I like that movie.
Yeah, well, we want to do that to the whole planet. We're going to hack consciousness. Folks going to lose their jobs up in the churches and the pulpits and, you know, and in the choir and all that. But we say, I am. When them Jews come walking past saying, are you Jewish? You say, no, I'm Yahweh. I'm El Shaddai. I am Yahshua. I am Isa. I am. Yes, I am. So let it be spoken, so let it be done. Ashe, Mahalo, Donada, Wado, Amen, Amen. So let it be spoken, so let it be done. Woo! That was good. Oh, yeah, okay. Here we got Isaac looking at 6 bottles of wide power, feeling at ease. Just had some organic blackberries. Oh, thank you for that, Isaac. I got to put up the banner for the wide power. Okay, this is a review. Listen, family, we're talking about giving the body the primordial ingredients for cell regeneration. Because our cells, if it's given the right ingredients, we can regenerate. So the biggest thing is to get rid of the cooties, because now they have worm infested meat coming in from Mexico, Your beef has been compromised with human meat eating worms. I'm gonna put that up. Have y'all heard about that? Put in the comments if you heard about those worms in beef that's been coming in, because I had a Caribbean sister. She's a sweetie, and she loves some oxtail. Oh, you can't say nothing about oxtail. And when I passed that news about the worms in latest news about worms in beef, she almost started crying. And here it is. This is yesterday. Okay, let me post this. So all y'all who are eating hot dogs and hamburgers on the low, read this. Do you like hamburgers on the low, Laji?
Veggie burgers.
Okay. Here, let me see. Flesh eating. Here it is right here. Let me close this up. I don't know how that popped up. Oh, man. Okay, get out the way. Come on. Okay, it's gone. This is an article about parasites. I'm getting that eat animal and human hosts inside out. Threatens U.S. meat. This is not the only article, family. Let me find somebody, another article, because this got too many. Danger to our food supply is lurking at the U.S.-Mexico border. Now, just to create, they don't want to create a panic. They don't want to create a panic. They're saying, oh, it's at the border. But it might be as close as your nearby store or fast food restaurant. Let me just get rid of it because this one. So look into it. You'll see that the red meats have been compromised by worms that not only eat the beef, but will eat your brain. Once you finish that oxtail or that hamburger or that frankfurter, you become the meat. Have it your way. They'll have their way with your body. So, comments? Oh, this is an interesting comment. Let's look here. That X power, you must be talking about Y power, needs a better sweetener other than stevia. Come up with one, Perez. You come up with it. You want to use honey, maple syrup? You can use it. If you don't like stevia, mix it your own way and get back to us. Matter of fact, sweeten it up the way you want and see and text us back and let us know how it worked out. Oh, look at Nicole said, I make a mean walnut burger. Thank you, girl. I wish you could ship some up here in Brooklyn. Walnut burger. That's a conversation for another day. All right. So now, Laji, you got to do this. You know how to use a pair of pliers, Laji?
I'm a carpenter.
That don't mean nothing.
Yeah, dude.
Okay. Listen, family. First thing, I'm excited about this. I got to say this. Okay. The Flanagan minerals and the crystalloid minerals, put it in your Y power. That'll kickstart your vitality. Now, this is intuition, and this is just a suggestion. This, and I'm going to go full screen for a minute so you can see. Here is a coil copper. I used a pair of pliers to twist this copper. It's soft copper. The gauge is, this is, I think it's 18 gauge. And this is titanium coil that I twisted with my pliers. Now, this is, I know this is 18. That's right. This is 18 gauge titanium wire, and this is 16 gauge copper. When held together, Logi, family, there's something magical that happens. When you put these together, it creates a micro voltage. And then when you hold them in your hand or you make a bracelet, what happens then is an amazing voltage goes through your wrist into your body. And I've been wearing them I've only been wearing them 2 days for 2 nights. And my flying dreams are off the chain.
Really?
It smoothly charges me up. And I made one spare. And I promised Sister Sandra out of Texas, I'm going to make her a bracelet as a gift.
I was just thinking that's something for the night.
Titanium, 18 gauge. Don't get anything thicker than 18 gauge, family, of titanium wire. It's too Logi. Don't get anything thicker than 18 gauge. 16 is too thick. It's too hard. It's too hard to twist. You'll end up getting your. But when you put them together, like one loop titanium, one loop copper, one loop titanium, one loop copper, what will happen is you'll have an incredible experience of feeling a lightness build up around you. And yesterday, when I gifted a Watif the copper titanium bracelet, I did a muscle test to see if her aura got larger, and it affected an area that I was inside. I don't even know how far it travels, family. So this is something for if you know somebody who knows how to make copper jewelry, Logi, or if you have somebody, family, that you know how to make copper bracelets and rings. They're all over the place. The only thing about you got to incorporate titanium. Special acknowledgement to a beautiful jewelry maker, Ann Fura. She made an entire necklace out of pure titanium, 16 gauge. She said it was such hard work that she will never do it again. I don't know if she still have it in stock. Last I heard, Dooley was supposed to have purchased it, but I don't know if he ever did. But if you don't mess with the 16 gauge, it's too thick. And here's the, let me show you. This is 18 gauge titanium wire. Use 18 gauge. You can get it on Amazon. Family, listen, the energy, my intuition, my I am says, Logi, it stimulates stem cell activation. Having copper titanium in a sequence, worn as a bracelet or, family, as a necklace. Now, I haven't, family, I'm going to tell you, I haven't done this yet, but I'm going to pull it up because you can find, to make it easy for yourself, because it's hard work, trying to twist titanium and twist copper. However, let me see, where is it? eBay.com. Titanium beads. You can look up titanium beads. And I'm gonna pull it up for you so you can see. I found it. Here it is, right here. You got to be very careful because they sell titanium beads without the hole. So you'll just end up getting a bunch of buckshot. So this is titanium beads that's enough to make you a nice bracelet. And I want to show this to you. Now, this is 30 pieces with hole. You see where it says hole?
$44.
$144. And that's 30. That's enough to make 2 pair of bracelets. The diameter is 16 millimeter. 16 millimeter. Let me see. Somebody in the audience convert 16 millimeter to inches. Let's find out what size that is.
So how many pieces of the titanium do you get?
It says it right there. 30.
30 pieces. Oh, that ain't cheap.
Well, vitality ain't cheap.
That looks a lot more than 30 though.
No, that's 30. It's a little more than a half an inch in size. And then you want to get matching size of copper. Now, these are individual beads. You have to get the string, family. Okay. And that's, I don't know. I think that's more than 30. But this is enough for you to get you started, because you're going to have to get 30. Family, you want to get 30 copper beads. Now I'm going to pull that up. Okay.
That's 6.
And then you string them together, family. 1 copper, 1 titanium. And then you could get stretch cord. And I'm giving you this information free here on magnets, crystals, pyramids. And then you get let's see. Say let's do like 10 millimeter. Okay. So look, Logi, 10 millimeter is more than enough as far as size, and it's $50. And you don't want to have big beads of titanium and big beads of copper. You want to have it so that the more positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, the more energy you'll experience. So I recommend, family, either 10 or 12 millimeter. 30 beads of 12 millimeter, Logi, is only $61.99. You see that?
That's it. I start counting some of those beads, and it's more than 30.
Now what you do is get 10 millimeter, and the best prices is not on Amazon. Best prices is on eBay. 10 millimeter pure copper beads, and that's like pennies. You want to get pure copper beads, but be careful. You don't want the solid round. You want them to be beads with holes in them.
So you can string them up.
Like this one here. This one here says 10 millimeter spacer, brushed ball beads, 14 pieces for $5. You think that's cheap enough, Logi?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. And so I prefer, now here, look at this one. Here is 8 millimeter beaded stretch. So if you get an 8 millimeter, so you only need to get like 1 or 2 of these, and then break it down and make alternate copper, titanium, copper, titanium, copper, titanium. And I think I might end up doing this just to see the results.
I'd like to check.
And you will feel the difference as far as getting it's anti-inflammatory, family. Gets pain out the body. So if any of us have inflammation, is the worst thing to have. Inflammation, pain. And that's also what Kinkaliba gets rid of. So have you been taking your Kinkaliba 4 to 5 times a day?
Oh, not me. You take it that many times?
Heck yeah, man. I'm almost finished my pot.
I'd be peeing all over the place if I did that.
Man, you look like you're in a trance, brother. You all right?
I need what I told you.
You need what?
What I was telling you, Grandma.
Oh, Grandma. All you have to do is deep breathing. DMT is stored in the lungs. So the deeper you breathe, you start activating. And I'm glad you brought that up. Family, deep breathing stimulates the DMT that's stored in the lungs. So the more deep breathing, and that's why I like to go outside and take a ride on my bike to get my blood circulating, to breathe deep, and it puts you in a DMT influenced state of mind, and that's when creativity comes in. So, in sharing with you, what else? There's something else I wanted to share with you. So you go about, again, in review, getting Laji. Here's your assignment to get titanium beads and copper beads. So you don't have to do the twisting. You can just buy it as beads.
So all I need is pliers, huh?
No, you don't even need pliers. You just need some stretch cord so that you can string it. But you can do, now family, you could do experiments to see, should I do 1 titanium to 2 copper or 3 titanium to 1 copper? That's what this channel is about. Magnets, crystals, pyramids, so that you can create a unique line of healing jewelry that you can also retail. You can sell it at a price that matches your clientele's expendable income, because that's what it's all about, expendable income. So you get the titanium beads, you get and I recommend ladies probably like 8 millimeter. I would say anywhere between 8 millimeter and 12 millimeter bead size for copper and titanium. Make sure, read that it has a hole in it, because you don't want to get a bunch of ball bearings that's made of titanium. A ball bearing is a bead that don't have a hole in it. So you want to make sure the beads have holes in them. All right. Oh, this is the announcement I got to make. Family, this weekend at Nicholas Bookstore, we have the Magnificent Five that's going to be at Nicholas Bookstore.
James Smalls.
Professor James Small, Professor Kaba,
many years ago.
Farmer Chris, Professor Brother Haru, he's right there in the middle.
Okay.
And Brother Albert. These are the brothers, the Magnificent Seven minus 2.
Who's the 2 minus?
That's the pyramid in the background. The 2-tone pyramid.
Okay.
All right.
There go James.
And I believe it's also going to be streamed. So if you want more information, call 718-858-4400 and ask about the stream. And now Brother Haru, he was on this platform, but he said something that YouTube said, oh no, you won't. And they took the show, the 3-hour show off my channel and gave me a warning. See, because you can't talk freely like Laji want to talk.
See, I've been brainwashed into constitutional rights. See, look what they did to me, Hank, and and brainwashed me, telling me that I had the right to say anything I wanted to say, as long as I don't go in the theater and yell out fire.
Yeah, right. You know? Right. Okay, so that's happening. And then Farmer Chris is going to be from 2 to 5 p.m., but also his opening presentation will be Brother Albert speaking of the importance of those crystalloid minerals, family, that you don't find in food. This is this Saturday, 2 to 5 p.m. And you better believe when Brother Haru comes and speaks, it's going to go way further than 8 p.m. But I'm not even going to read off that stuff because I ain't going to have no AI messing with me. Then on Sunday, Spiritual Legacies with Kaba Kamini and Professor James Small at Nicholas. And that's on the 15th. Tickets available on Eventbrite. Now, I'm going to tell you, we had a ball this past Saturday at Nicholas Bookstore. All the artists, all the up-and-coming talent was rocking the house. And it was awesome, man. I had a good old time.
James Smalls is a bad man, boy. He got the knowledge, you know.
Pet Jeremiah, Very possible. You know, very possible. But what happens when you have two different metals? When you have two different metals, you have the creation of voltage, micro voltage. Oh, listen what Isaac said. Day 32, 2 scoops a day, Y power, and having dreams I haven't had in 10 years. Regeneration, activation.
You've been doing 2 scoops, huh?
You haven't tried 2 scoops yet?
Yeah, I have initially, but you know, ET told me, you know, I don't need that. You know, just try to, because I tried.
I don't be listening to ET. I listen to my intuition.
Okay.
He means well, but go fix you 2 scoops now, mix it up with your minerals, and come back and tell us what you feel like. Because we see what you look like now.
I hope I don't go. I hope I can't go to sleep.
Okay. This is funny. Let me see. Okay, now see, this is a good point that you just brought up. I'm glad you brought this up, my melanin. I had mentioned this to the creator, and what he said, that's the base ingredients, but when they're combined is an alchemy that it's no longer affecting people who are dairy sensitive.
What is not affecting people?
And I found that to be true.
What?
We got people saying, oh, I'm intolerant to dairy. Respect it. But for some reason, whatever he mixed up, it's almost like you take the sperm and the egg and then you have a child. You know, it's alchemy. So even though these are the base ingredients, there's a third element of creation of the Y power. Oh, also want to share this. So thank you for bringing that up. Got a xenon, putting a xenon bulb on the outside of your drinks or your tea or your juice amplifies it. Also, if you have a pain in your joints, try taping a xenon bulb to the area of concern. Okay. Also, special acknowledgement to our brother who did the show about the missing element. I'm using multi-mushrooms blend, and this has been, I've been enjoying the buzz. It's 15 organic mushrooms in a powder form, and the energy is impressive. Because that's, which makes sense. He said after the flood, people were just eating vegetables, and vegetables alone does not have the voltage or the chi or the prana to extend life the way we want it to be in youthfulness. We don't want to be decrepit and in a wheelchair with a button to go left and right unless we've had a physical injury. We want to have full function. We want our women to stay curvy and juicy. And us brothers, we already know what we want to be. We'll have back our 6-pack and then be stiff when we want to be stiff. All right, Logi, what you got there? Tell the folks what you're getting ready to mix up.
I don't. Matter of fact, let me show it to you. You know, I got the elements, but I got another one. I got another.
Family, look at it. He got an Egyptian temple up in his house. You see that? Now that's a shrine.
This is selenium. This bad boy here, he got like 24 different one of these. And he said we should try this at least, you know, the 24 of all the different elements. This is selenium right here. And this is the other jammy. I just use a spoonful.
Soil. Yeah. Yeah, we see it.
And I just.
You got the Y power?
And this is 2 scoops. All
right, so let me go and get my 2 scoops of mushrooms. while you do your 2 scoops of Y power.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
What I'd like to really get a bead on, more than a bead, the science, because I know it exists. I know about the Kalya Kalpa. Because no matter how, I don't see nobody becoming more youthful, or anybody becoming centurions, whether they're vegans, vegetarians, or we heard about the Huzan Valley people in Pakistan, and these other people in Ecuador. They live in hundreds of years in the mountains. So I'm beginning to think, well, the thing that we're taking in the most, Hank, is air. Oh, that's thick. I don't know if we could say, it seems like when they spray in this beryllium and aluminum in the air, that free speech can be, cause you to get a strike too. But no, that must be jet fuel. They would never spray things that would harm us, or diseased mosquitoes. I know they're not using that. That would seem inhuman and cruel, and something that might create what do you call it? Population control. I know they would never do that, because all these things are conspiracy theories and couldn't possibly be true.
Okay, you didn't show. You was talking about conspiracy, but did you show them how you mixed it?
Oh, I was mixing right here. No.
All right, so here's my water. This is my pyramid water, family. All right. I'm taking this is the mushroom. Look at all the ingredients. Let me go full screen so you can see.
That's
for those of you who are still wondering about it. I got this off Amazon.
John was wondering about that. Let me see
all the mushrooms. And this is called Multi-Mushroom 5000. You get it on Amazon. Now I'm going to open it up and put in it comes a little scoop, because we need 3 things, family. And put 1 scoop. I'm talking about heaping scoop. 2. The 3 things we need is breathing exercises. The second thing is herbs. And the third thing is physical activity. Now I'm going to mix it together. And I haven't had any today. All right. I'm going to show you what happens. This is the mushroom blend. Okay.
It's called multi-mushroom. Hank?
Multi-mushroom. This it is right here. This is what John was asking about?
Yeah.
Multi-mushroom 5000. 15 organic mushrooms, 5 immune activators. Now, I'm going to take I'm dragging this over, family. This is my Thor hammer, which weighs 25 pounds. Here it is. Here's my lift. Okay. Now, I'll mix this around a little more. What's up, Putty Cat? Now I'm going to hold this in my hand. You see that? That's the energy coming through the paper cup. And then I'm letting go of the cup. That means my body. And here I'm going to lift. Oh, yeah. So that's how you muscle test. And then we put the final blessing on it. I am magic presence saturating all my mushroom drink. Yes, I am. I'm going to drink up. I didn't put any. Sometimes I put a little maple syrup in it, but I don't feel like doing it tonight.
Mm. Does that throw it off?
Mm-hmm. And it doesn't taste bad at all.
I definitely feel charged up. Hope I get some sleep tonight.
What's the matter? You didn't sleep last night?
I ain't been getting sleep this week, to be honest with you.
Okay. So this is the exercise. We're getting ready to do the exercise, talking about meditation for regeneration. We're going to do that. But first, we got to drink our jet juice.
That was some jet juice right there. I feel the charge already.
What'd you say?
I said, I feel the charge already. I haven't doubled up since we first got hip to it. And then ET was telling me, you don't need that much. So I've been taking like half a scoop like that.
Half a scoop?
Mm-hmm.
Hell no. Hell no. Listen, we're playing catch up to all the time and all the cells, family, that was denied the energy. Better to have and not need than need and not have, as Richard Pryor says. God bless him. All right. So I drank it. Now here's my lift with the Thor hammer. Definitely a difference.
Let me go get my little jammer.
Now look at Jordan. What's up, nephew? Listen to what he says.
I take 3 to 4 scoops at a time just to make sure.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
We can't play cheap on our tissues. Otherwise, it starts to show.
3 or 4 scoops.
All right.
That's interesting. Maybe I try a couple of scoops at a time.
Okay, now this is a good question. The price is right. What do you suggest for broken bones? Let me ask my intuition about broken bones and the titanium and copper. It would be helpful. So we're talking about an investment to make a pair of these bracelets of titanium and copper beads. The investment would be a little more than $100. And what's the price of good health? So, Elijah, you took 2 scoops, right?
2 scoops and the minerals.
Now, why don't you do another 2 scoops and a couple of minerals?
Maybe tomorrow morning.
Why are you going to say that?
Because I don't want to. I took them scoops.
I'm going to do a reading on you right now, see if you need it. I am in me. I am in Laji. I am revealing. Should Laji take another 2 scoops? Says no. I was just going to see if you're going to do it anyway.
Okay. Until I had him lift up my bike.
That's right. My friend didn't believe in wire power till I had him lift up my bike. Looked like he was going to lift it over his head with his pinky. Yo, listen. I'm not, let's be real clear. The Y Power definitely doesn't have any multi-level marketing. And I'm not interested. My life, I like to keep a simple life. Same holds true for the minerals, the soil minerals, the Flanagan minerals. I'm not retailing those. And also the mushrooms. I'm not retailing those. I'm sharing this. This is a ministry of information so that you can help. It can help you fulfill your destination in this life. He said, not at night. All right, Jordan. You don't take it at night. He takes that in the daytime.
That's what I do. First thing in the morning when I get up. Who said not at night? E.T.?
No, man. The guy right here, Jordan, nephew.
Not at night. Okay.
Now, this is interesting. Tanya says, I've been on my quartz and rose water playing 7/7 hertz music. I have a room. I let it play. I can feel the difference. Thank you for sharing that.
Try playing mantras 24 hours a day. If you got a meditation room or meditation closet, and watch how that charges up. The gods and goddesses will come to that room. And appear.
That's a good question. If you go to the website, ypowersupplement.com, and I'll put the banner back up, women reported in their testimonies that they get juicy. Their juiciness returns. And men, their testosterone is balanced out. So the Creator's Breath is for the soil minerals. Flanagan crystalloid minerals, you can get that on Amazon. And the Y Power supplement is herbal results. Okay, that's what we're going to be talking about on Brother Haru is going to be. That's to get rid of the parasites, get rid of the worms that's eating you a new a hole. Okay.
Will that program be on air? Something we could see, Hank? It's happening in New York, right?
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna find out for you right now. Hey Monique, we're having a live show. People are asking this weekend's event, will they be live streamed?
We're trying to work on that. So yeah, just tell them yes.
Okay. Well, you just heard her, family. She said yes, because the people are very interested in listening to it live streaming. Because you got people from all over the planet listening into the show, and they're interested in hearing about it.
Okay, so tomorrow, just tell them that they can log into the Eventbrite page and they can select the live stream option. So I'll make sure that it's added there.
Oh, okay. So send it to me, and I'll add it to this show that we're live now. So thank you. Okay.
Event Light, she said. Event Light.
Huh?
Event Light, she said.
Eventbrite.
Bright.
Yeah. Logi, do an opening prayer for us, please.
Opening prayer. I got a bomb jammy prayer for y'all. Y'all want to appeal to God for your realization, your ascension. Give me 1 second, because I got one for you. That's such a beautiful prayer, too. Look at that. Why is it? Because I had it on me all day long. Give me a second, y'all. That's such a beautiful prayer. Did I take it in the room? For those of us who want to appeal to God for our ascension, this is a prayer for you. Okay. Prayer for ascension. And it's got a picture of a little young lady on there praying for her ascension. Shri Guru, my beloved mighty I am present. I call on the cosmic Christ's love to prepare me for my ascension now in this very embodiment. I am weary of eons of birth and death. I want to be free. Grant me persistent focus and disciplined action to attain my ascension. My heart, mind, and souls long to be reunited with you and the Siddha and Ascended Master community. From my childhood, it has been the one thing I have most wanted in this world. Out of fear, I have constructed this ego. Grant me your grace to free myself from this human cocoon I have wrapped myself within. I want to be established in that love you have graced me to experience from time to time. Oh Lord, make me worthy of ascension. Open my heart, mind, and soul so that I may see the straight path to you. Your messengers have said this can be done within 2 years. Guide me to do what I need to do to be with the Sid and Ascended Masters. I offer my service to you and these divine beings to purify myself. I will practice the yamas and niyamas, silence, sweet speech, kindness, truthfulness, freedom from criticism, condemnation, judgment, and blame. Repeat the mantra, decrees, and prayers to purify and control the mind. I will meditate to be united with you and explore the wonders of the inner self. Baba, my heart longs to be in the company of the Sid and Ascended Masters. No matter how worthy the outer self may be, help me to make it worthy. Grant me your grace to repeat the mantra 25,000 times a day, or whatever is necessary to win your grace, so that the mantra will repeat in my mind automatically. Hold no secret back from me that will allow me to be ascended and free. I know the outer human self that I have created is not worthy, but I am not the outer self. Out of childish fear, I created this human being, and I ask your forgiveness. Surely there comes a time where the human being is dissolved. My Lord, please let this be my time. From this moment forward, allow each step I take be the path back to you. Beloved mighty I am presence, help me to imbibe the divine character and personality to be in the company of the Sid and Ascended Masters. From the depth of my heart and soul, I call on the cosmic Christ love, and I ask this prayer be fulfilled. And I demand this manifest. I expect this manifest. I am this manifest, manifest, manifest. And all I send to Jesus Christ, victory, light, and freedom attain right now. Almighty I am. Almighty I am. Almighty I am. I got another one for you. Saint Germain.
Yeah, go ahead. Let it rip.
Saint Germain said we should do this every day. Baba, my mighty I am presence. Baba, my great master presence, which I am. I love, I adore thee. I get back unto thee the fullness of all creative power, all love, all wisdom, and through this power which thou art, I give thee full power to make visible in my hands and use the fulfillment of my every desire. I no longer claim any power as my own, for I now claim thee, the only and all-constant presence in my home, my life, my world, and my experience. I acknowledge the full supremacy and command of all things as my consciousness is fixed upon an achievement. Your invincible presence and intelligence take command and brings the fulfillment into my experience quickly, even with the speed of thought. I know thou art ruler over time, place, and space. Therefore, thou requires only now to bring the visible activity to every perfection. I stand absolute firm in full acceptance of this now and forever, and I shall not allow my mind to waver from it, for at last I know we are one.
Ashe.
Ashe, ashe.
Okay, thank you, bro. Appreciate that.
You welcome.
Family. I want to share with you. Oh, also, this is the, if you haven't seen it before, this is the olive leaf extract to get rid of parasites. This is some strong stuff. I know you got this already, Laji.
Yep.
How's that been for you?
Wonderful. Tastes nasty, so we know it's working real good.
You ain't lying, boy. You ain't lying.
Oh God! If they taste it, they like gonna run out of us, boy. They'd be like, "Oh boy, now he bringing in the bad boys now." 3 times a day.
Cool. All right, family. Listen, this is I want to share this with you because this is really kind of amazing. We're living in a sea of energy, family. This is where we're going to meditate to regenerate. Let me just move the banner out the way. You see the light, the energy surrounding the man and the woman. We are living in a invisible ocean. And this ocean is called I am. And with that ocean is what the planets float in, stars float in. We exist. Some people call it ethereal energy. Some people call it prana, chi, ki. Nikolai Tesla called it vital force. But this ocean of invisible light is around us like water and fish swimming in the water. A fish doesn't know that it's swimming in water until it's taken out of the water. And we're living in an ocean of cosmic light. And one of the exercises that the ascended masters shared is imagining yourself in a cloud of light. Imagine that to access this light, we say, I am the magic presence flooding every part of me, because we are essentially family. We are essentially paper dream bubbles, because there's so much space in between the atoms, electrons, that if we removed all the space, you could take all of humanity and stick them inside of a small sugar cube or on the head of a needle. We're literally ghost bodies with the illusion that we're solid because we have senses of sight, taste, touch, smell, but we're essentially ghosts. And that's why magnets go straight through us, because we're ghosts. And I'm going to move this picture for a second, just so that you can see magnetism has more mass whoa, than we do. Look, we're empty. And that's why the magnetism travels straight through, because we're under the illusion that we're solid, but we're essentially paper dream bubbles. And the space in between the atoms and electrons and the protons and the nucleus is an ocean of energy. Magnetism has more mass than our bodies. That's why you have something called MRI, magnetic resonance imaging, because they can actually, because we're so thin and we're literally as thin as a cloud, that you can have magnetism travel through your cloud body and have a photo taken of our cloud body. So coming back, you can harness the wind of the waters by us saying, yes, I am magic presence flooding the emptiness of my heart, mind, body, soul. Yes, I am. And when you say these words, you saturate your heart with love from that water, that spirit water that we live in. So I'm just going to move this just for a second. And I've been doing this also with my pet, my cat. I say, yes, I am magic presence flooding my heart with love. And I imagine my heart being like a sponge soaking up the liquid love light of our ocean of I am. So let's try that together. And I'm just going to improvise a little chime in the background so that create the ambiance. Put your hands over your heart. Now this exercise is actually Taoism, where the heart is the place that we first smile into or send love. But we're going to literally say now, I am magic presence, renewing all my cells and my heart to eternal youth with love and light. Yes, I am. I am flooding my heart with love, bliss, and light. Yes, I am. And imagine our hearts being filled like a sponge with liquid light of love from the sea of I am. And with our hands, we now bring it up from our hearts. We bring the energy. And this is Taoism, Laji. From our heart, we're going to do the same exercise where we're going to saturate the emptiness of our head and remagnetize, because love is the ultimate magnet. We're going to remagnetize our head, skull, hair, scalp, mouth, tongue, teeth, bones, and we're going to say, yes, I am saturating every part of my head with love. Like your head now becomes a sponge, family. Love, joy. Yes. And then imagine feeling the bliss saturating from the sea of love, light. And imagine it like being a cloud. You're actually washing this liquid cloud, like permeating through our neck and our jaws and our hair, and feed your scalp and reinforce our bones. And we want to become like deep sea divers in this sea of love light. We are going to become swimmers of this sea of love light, saturating our head. And now, brothers and sisters, bring the awareness to your reproductive area. So the heart love light shining through our head now reflects down to our reproductive area and saturates. Say, yes, I am magically saturating, regenerating, elevating every part of my reproductive organs, cells, tissues, organs, bladder, prostate for men, womb, eggs for our sisters, yonis, lingams. Charge it, saturate it like a sponge. And say, yes, I am worthy to be. I am worthy to saturate and regenerate all I am, like filling the paper bubble dream body with a sea of love light. And we bring our awareness to our kidneys and imagine our kidneys being filled like a sponge with light. Smile into your kidneys. Say, I love you. Please forgive me. Thank you. I need you. I cherish you. Because the kidneys are our batteries, life force batteries. Imagine your kidneys filling up with love and light. The kidneys store gentleness and it stores fear. So imagine I am magic presence saturating my kidneys to supreme health, perfection. Yes, I am. Yes. Now we bring energy to our heart, liver, lungs, our whole torso. Yes, I am magic presence saturating my entire torso and all my organs, my liver, my stomach, my bones, my spine. And when you have pain in the area of the body, like joints or your uh, bones, say, yes, I am restoring perfection in my bones, in my spine, in my legs, in my knees, in my feet. Yes, I am. And wherever that pain is in your body, put it between your palms and say, yes, I am magic presence saturating, renewing, restoring back to original design, eternal youthful joy, light. Yes, I am. And then we just open our eyes and see how you feel and share it with us in the comments. How'd you like that, Laji?
Deep meditation. I was telling this Sunday in our study group that this is one of the meditations that they say this is the most powerful meditation you could do. But when you evoke God or whoever you worship, you got a guru, that guru, the one who initiated you, with the Shaktipat initiation. You go, God is in my feet. Let's say if you worship Allah or you worship Christ, Christ is in my toes, Christ is in my feet, Christ is in my ankle, Christ is in my calves, Christ is in my knees, Christ is in my thigh, Christ is in my intestine, Christ is in my heart, Christ is in my stomach, Christ is in my shoulders, Christ is in my arm, Christ is in my elbows, Christ is in my forearm, Christ is in my wrist, Christ is in my hands, Christ is in my fingers, Christ is in my neck, Christ is in my throat, Christ is in my cheeks, Christ is in my chin, Christ is in my lips, Christ is in my mustache, Christ is in my nose, Christ is in my eyes, Christ is in my eyebrow, Christ is in my eyelashes, Christ is in my temple, Christ is in my forehead, Christ is in my head. You do this 3 times up and down. This self-identification with the Christ will take you to that level, and just sit in your meditation, with your hands, the index and the thumb together, and just put them on your thighs, and just breathe in the mantra. If you're a Christian, breathe in a Christian mantra, and whatever denomination you choose, breathe that mantra in on the in breath. And then on the same thing on the out breath. If it's just on the in breath, om on the out breath, or I am on the in breath, I am on the out breath. These will give you deep meditations, On Allah, if you're Muslim, on Allah on the in breath, on Allah on the out breath. This take you deep, deep, deep. These are some meditations we're going to be learning in the study group on Sundays, and free study groups. Anybody interested, of course, you can sign up and come.
Thank you. And family, do this The masters say if you take 15 minutes and think of our body, family, our cells as a garden. Think of the cells as a garden. Our heart, our blood vessels as waterfalls, rivers, nervous system, and say, yes, I am saturating my nerves, my blood with love, so that we literally crystallize and amplify wondrous colors of joy through our blood. I am magic presence. We want to swim, be deep sea divers in the sea of I am tranquility. We're not just going to talk about I am. We're going to dive with our consciousness into the deepest octaves of this ocean of love to saturate our bodies, our minds, our souls, because we're basically paper bubble dreams with nothing but space waiting to fill it with the love ocean of existence. And take time, because I actually practice this logic on my own body, family. And when I do, I find I'd say usually about within 5 minutes, if I have an area of pain or anything, I notice that it disappears and I forgot about it. I was like, whoa, this is powerful.
That's interesting.
So what I noticed is I'm doing that for my cat now. I just imagine in my imagination, I said, I am supreme health and perfection in my pet's health and wellness. And he just lays there like he's feeling some kind of energy focus, and he just soaks it up.
Definitely soaks it.
We already touched on this earlier, brother. You must came on late, botanical. So we got to stay focused on purpose. We got to stay focused on what you was born to do, instead of being on the sideline watching what somebody else is doing.
Hank, that cat of yours?
Yeah.
That cat, as you giving him the Mickey Jumi and he's soaking it all in.
Yeah.
Saying this fool
Mickey Jumi
superior to him in intelligence. Don't he really know that? I got him feeding me, taking care of me, and he think I'm the one that's less intelligent. I can see his aura and all these other beings that come in to visit him and stuff like that. The cats are like, yo, y'all not superior to us. When did you think you were?
Yeah.
That's their attitude.
Yeah. And what I find, family, just imagine that you start getting so comfortable. Repetition, patience, and persistence is like everybody here who knows how to swim. When you first take a dip underwater, you pull your head back. It's like, wow, okay, I did it. So what you do with meditating is slowly just allowing yourself to float in the sea of liquid light. And family, it looks like milky white energy. And one time when I just had finished doing some ayahuasca, family, earlier in the day, and we had Qigong exercise, Laji, later on in the afternoon around 4:00. I was doing the deep breathing exercising, and I was in the horse stance. And then I closed my eyes. And then all of a sudden, family, I heard this and I saw this liquid, milky white light. And I lost all reference of my body. And then I snapped back. And I was like, what? And then, it caught me off guard because I lost reference to my body. I did the breathing again. Deep. And then I heard, boom. It came back again. Boom. It was like an om sound. Om. And it was milky white all around me, inside me, outside of me. And I was like, whoa. And then it kept coming. It did it about like 7 to 9 times intermittently. And I was like, this is the sea of chi. This is the ocean of light. Because in the Ascended Master teaching, they say, imagine yourself in a cloud, a white cloud, and you'll manifest anything you want quickly because you're in the ocean of light. And in the book, Edidorfa, written by John Uri Lloyd, going into the Earth's interior, there's a realm of light that you just levitate. You're in zero gravity, and this milky white light will bring to you whatever you focus on. Get that book. Lodge, you read that yet?
I got it right. You know I got that book.
Edidorfa. Family. Edidorfa spelt backwards is Aphrodite.
You want me to get it? Show
Yeah. Yeah. Aphrodite spelled backwards is Edidorfa. So you can literally be in that ocean of milky white light and practice the exercise, and you will continuously build up momentum to accelerate manifestation. So that's pretty much it for tonight. And I hope you found it all helpful. Edidorfa. Yep. That's it right there. Now, look at the spelling. Spell Edidorfa backwards, and you'll see Aphrodite, goddess of love. Oh, he got a hard copy.
You know, I always get hard copies.
Look at this, family. Look at the book. Hold on a second. Here it is right here. Bam.
Only reason I get a paperback if it don't have any hard copies. Because I read them again and again, and you read a paperback twice, it starts breaking up on you.
Family, this is a must-read right here.
High-powered jamming. You know, another one that's high-powered is called The Coming Race by Lord Lytton. And that's another high-powered jamming where they go and they meet the race called the Vrilya and in the interior of the earth. These were engineers who were digging in Europe, and they dug real low, and they ran into Vrilya. And one of them was two guys. One of them got eaten by a dinosaur or a huge lizard, and the other escaped, and he ran over to a temple in the interior, and it was the Vrilya, and they were like our complexion, and you know, they were a little taller than us, and they could fly. You know, very.
What was the name of that book again?
The Coming Race. I got that too. I got hardcover.
Yeah, let's see it. So, family, just want to share with you exercises. And those of you who love water, we can literally practice being in the sea of I am water and develop a connection or interaction with this invisible ocean of milky white light. I am ocean.
This is the title. There's about 36 volumes of this bad boy, maybe 50, and that's what you'll see. And this is a must read. Wow. This is crushing the game, Hank. And bust it. What they saying here that they're off of a different reality than us. Like they're saying that we manifesting from Homo erectus or habilis or whatever their story is they're giving us. They're saying they're coming off of a frog manifestation, but they're beautiful humanoids, right? And check it out. They say if we get too far out of land, if the surface human beings get too far out of order, they're going to send up a dozen of their children. Where is it?
Pet Jeremiah, I noticed everybody's noticing your energy level difference, bro.
Yeah, me too. I know. They're gonna come with these real wands.
Oh,
like
shoot!
3 feet longer than 3 feet long, like this. And these are good to meditate with too. Like and they're gonna destroy the whole surface planet. They're gonna use 12-year-old kids because they're healed faster from the trauma of all this murder. And they'll send up a dozen, and the real ones that they have is just that powerful. And they're just going to take everybody out. That's what they say in this book. You know, that's what they say. And, I would definitely say that's a good read. I mean, it's super duper high power. The Rosicrucians put out this story, and this is a picture of Lord Linton. Now it's kind of like framed in a fictitious way, because you know how they do. He still got the watch. He talked about a watch, and one of the guys that was there in the Villa, he was like a scientist, and he lived in their house, right? He lived in there, and I was sure it was in the beginning of this book. And the guy said the brother of this woman who was taking care of him, and his father and all of them were there, and their family, great family. And he said, "Can I see your watch?" And he opened it up, and he reproduced one with crystals. Hank, you would love that.
Yeah, that's cool.
And made it better, and gave him back his watch with the crystals in it after he had already reproduced one. Man, I was sure that that picture was in here, but I don't see it.
All right. Well, hold it for next time. Next time you
yeah.
Next time we do the show. So in summary, family, see what it's like to put your xenon bulb next to your mushrooms, or the xenon bulb next to your Y power, and experiment and get those titanium copper beads or twist wire if you want to save money.
John wanted to get it, take a picture, see a picture of the multi mushrooms. Got them on Amazon, don't they?
It's on Amazon. Multi mushroom. Look, hold on a second. Let me just put it up. Here it is, right here. John's listening to the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, here it is, right here, fam.
Let me get a picture of it. I want to send this to him, because he be getting things, you know. Take that picture. Oh, thinking, bam. There we go. Oh, Hank, I'm starting to learn things now. Going here, taking pictures,
up, man.
putting
Patience and persistence.
Putting it in the photos and carrying on, then sending text messages and the pictures of text messages and carrying on.
Yeah, man.
I'm knowing something. I feel like I graduated from the 4th grade. Nope, from kindergarten.
All right, that's it, family. It's patience and persistence. There's no rush. Just, whatever you practice today, you develop the nerve fibers overnight. So the next day, you see it, just because the links are below. The creator's breath is the liquid minerals. Flanagan crystalloid minerals, you can get them on Amazon. It costs like $37.99 or $38. I like doing 50-50 with the minerals together. Herbal results, that's for the detox. Kinkaliba.net. Yeah, I drink that 4 or 5 times a day. I need to make another batch. I might make it tonight or by tomorrow. And there's the ypowersupplement.com. Okay? You found it, Laji?
I got the picture and everything. Now I'm trying to remember how to send it. How do I send it?
You want to do it, save it for next week?
Save the what? Sending the picture to him? I'll figure it out. JD to show me in a minute.
All right. So we're going to wrap it up, family. Thank you for joining with us tonight. Thank you, Laji, for the input. And remember, become a swimmer in the I am ocean. Become a surfer of unlimited possibilities. That's what we want to do. Imagine surfing or swimming or scuba diving without gear, like Laji speaks of. Like, subscribe, share. All right. Like I said, this weekend, action packed. You want to join the networking group. If you're an artist, creator, you want to provide services, this is the QR code. And we out of here. All right, Logi, thanks again.
You're welcome, my brother.
Welcome to being incarnated on planet Earth. You are now gifted with the supernatural abilities because of our planet passing through a sector of the universe that activates God DNA within every man, woman, child. You are the new keeper of the flames of love. You are the keepers of supernatural powers when you invoke I am. And you are the gatekeeper of miracles every day and every way. I salute you in the spirit of Ubuntu. Ashe, Aho, Donada, Wado. So let it be spoken.